Hi, Shara Evans here. I'm a technology expert and futurist. Today, I'd like to talk to you about smart cities. When it comes to cities of the future, we're in for a lot of changes, both from a technology perspective, but also because of population growth. Demographers are predicting that 60% of the world's population will live in cities by 2025, and that population density in cities will continue to grow well beyond that. In order to make cities livable with so many people, we need to use smart technologies like sensors to help us plan and maintain them, and we're also going to see a lot of robots. There's a really interesting project in Chicago called the Array of Things, where they're in the middle of installing 500 sensor clusters on traffic light posts across the city. I saw them when I visited Chicago a few months ago, and they look a bit like beehives. These sensors collect all kinds of data: temperature, pollutants, barometric pressure, pedestrian traffic, vehicular traffic, ambient noise, and a whole lot more. In effect, they are creating a giant real-time data warehouse of neighborhood information about the city. They're making this data open source so that it will be available not just to city planners, but to anybody who wants to design an app. With the right app, if you have a condition like asthma and you want to walk to work, you can see the best path to walk based on real-time data. It gets even more interesting as we move further into the future and look at how robots will be used in cities. There's a new trend in robotics towards designing self-repairing cities that use fleets of tiny little robots to do repairs. In effect, using robots to help a city behave like a living organism, where robots are the white cells that hunt out bacteria and viruses, that's city defects, and then attack them by fixing infrastructure. One of the leaders in this research is the University of Leeds in the UK, where they are already designing tiny robots that can do things like perch on a street lamp to change a light bulb, or sense a pothole in the making and fix it before it becomes a problem. They've already designed a fleet of 3 drones for pothole repair. One of them flies around and inspects road conditions. Another one digs and prepares the road. And then a third one has an onboard 3D printer and can repair the road by printing out asphalt. Ultimately, though, the researchers expect to partner with the automobile industry to get data about looming road defects, because driverless cars will be absolutely loaded with sensors and high-definition cameras, and they'll have real-time data about road conditions. If you think that's science fiction, think again. We already have autonomous robots helping with grit blasting on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And it's part of a project that's been ongoing for the past 9 years. Whether it's about making plans for your business or buying a new home, it's important to understand what the world of tomorrow holds. Check out my website, sharaevans.com, for videos and further insights on cities of the future.